guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would film a tutorial for you guys using some of my favorite products for the eyes. I am especially obsessed with this look. I just think it is perfect for summer, and since we are nearing the end of summer, I thought I'd do kind of a summer hurrah, I guess. It's really bronzy and brown and smoky and bronzy and highlighty and rose gold, and it's so pretty. I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and let's just get started. Okay guys, so to start off, I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics CC Illumination cream. This color is medium, and it's a little light for me right now. So I'm going to mix in a little bit of my Maybelline BB cream. This is in the dark sheer tint, deep sheer tint, I don't know. So I mix these two together and it gives me the perfect color. And I'm going to take that on my Sigma F80 flat top kabuki brush. See, I don't even mix it. A lot of people mix this like on the back of their hands. I don't even mix it. I just apply it and then it all ends up mixing together eventually. And then what I'll do just to further blend that out a little bit with my whole neck issue is I'm going to take a little bit of that bronzer again on my brush, just a little tiny dab, and I'm just going to apply that down here so that my neck looks like it tans. No, it does not. Good enough. So for concealer, this comes as no surprise. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade Light Neutral. I'm just going to dab just a tiny bit of that right under my eyes. And I'm also going to take some on the forehead, on the bridge of the nose, right above my lips there, and just a little bit on the chin. And then I'm going to blend that out with the same Sigma F80 kabuki brush that we used for our foundation. When you use a brush like this that you use for your foundation to blend out your concealer, it just kind of makes it easier to blend in, especially when you are like me and you use a much lighter concealer than the rest of your face. Just getting the majority of it blended out now, and then I'll go in once we contour and everything. It'll make it look a lot more normal. To set my under eye concealer, I'm going to take my e.l.f. contour kit, and I'm just going to take a mixture of the two lightest shades here, a little bit heavier on the beige shade than the white shade, obviously, and I'm just taking that on my e.l.f. complexion brush, just kind of setting under your concealer so that it doesn't move around or anything. And I'll set lightly anywhere else that I highlighted with that concealer. Okay guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera and I will be right back. So to start, I am going to prime my eyelids with my Lorac eyeshadow primer. This is just a little mini sample size that comes in the Lorac Original Pro palette. So I'm just gonna, ooh, sorry, I'm like totally out of focus. So I'm just gonna apply that all over my eyelids. I'm going to take a little bit of this Nyx Eye Shadow Base in the color Skin. This is what the inside of it looks like. So obviously it's skin tone color. I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit of that on my fingers and just kind of blend that all over my eyelids. Just gives us a little bit more of a neutral tone for our eyeshadows. And then what I'll do is, after I apply this onto my eyelids, I'm just gonna set my eyelids with just a very skin tone natural color eyeshadow, just so that our eyeshadow applies seamlessly onto our lids and doesn't tug against our lids or anything from putting a cream product on there. So I'm going to take my Lorac Unzipped palette, and I'm just going to take this Undercover color right here. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but I don't really care about that. And I'm just going to take like a big old fluffy brush. This is actually a highlighter brush from Sigma, the F35. But I'm just gonna dab my brush in there and then just sweep that across my eyelids. Again, this will just provide a nicer, smoother base for our eyeshadows that we apply. Okay, so now we're gonna just take some good old Scotch tape and I'm gonna put that right on the back of my hand and then rip it off a couple times just so it doesn't like totally tear up my skin. And I'm just going to apply that at an angle towards the edge of my eyebrow, which is crazy today. This is just gonna give us a nice crisp line when we do our eyeshadow. Do your best to get them as even as possible. Mine are never even, but I try. Okay, so now we look like an alien and we are ready to get into the eye look. So first color I'm going to be starting with is by Makeup Geek. This is Peach Smoothie. It is just a really pretty peachy transition-y color. And I'm going to take that on a Sigma F40, which is a big fluffy blending brush. These are super pigmented, so just, you know, smudge off the excess or tap it off or whatever, just so you don't have eyeshadow all over the place. You're not going to see this show up a whole ton on my eyelids right now, but it does make a difference in the long run. It just provides, you know, a really nice transition shade on our eyelids for when we go in with our browns and everything. Now I am going to go in with my Sigma Sigma E25 brush. And I'm going to go back into the Lorac Unzipped palette and I'm going to take this color Unspoken here. It's this nice neutral, kind of deeper brown. I'm going to dab that in there and this is going to be applied basically through our crease. And then I'm just taking a clean blending brush. This is by Sonia Kashuk. It's a big fluffy brush that I use all the time. And I'm just going to not put any additional product on that and just kind of go through and blend that out even further. Now here again is where you can kind of do what you want with this look. You can continue to build up that brown color and make it, you know, super dark and smoky, or you can kind of just leave it as is and then go in with the pigments that I'm going to show you. I am just going to add just a little bit more of that brown color just to make it a little deeper. But again, you know, adjust this and do it however you want your eyes to look. Okay, now the two stars of the show in this eye look are pretty similar. One is very cheap and one is a MAC product, so it's a little more high end. The first color is this Loreal Infallible, the Loreal Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush. It is a beautiful bronzy rose gold color. So stunning. And the other color, which I'm going to try not to spill when I show you, is by MAC, and it is a pigment in the color Tan. So as you can see, the two are very, very similar. So I'm gonna go in with the Amber Rush one first, just because this is it's not a cream product, but it is a creamier eyeshadow. So it'll provide a nice base for the MAC Tan Pigment to put over it. And I'm gonna dab that onto the eyelid. Oh, ho, ho, ho. These two colors together are like so stunning, especially for summer, but you can wear these. I mean, I would wear these all year round, but with a tan, I mean, these are just beautiful. These L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows are really, really great. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take that matte tan pigment. I'm just gonna dip my finger in there very carefully because it's a loose pigment, obviously, so it is a little bit messy. And then I'm just gonna dab that onto my eyelid. So you don't have to layer these two together. If you just have one color or the other, you know, you can just stick to one. You don't have to get two for this look. Just layering the two on your eyelids makes it just so much more vibrant and pigmented and shiny, and it's just stunning. Also, highly recommend these MAC pigments. I think this costs like 20 bucks or something, but you will literally never go out of this. I have had this for years, a couple years now, and I'm not even, you can't even see that I've used any. Okay, so this is the eye look that we are working with. As you can see, I am not shy about getting the shimmer all the way into my crease. I think that's even prettier. Also, I have very little lid space to work with, so I kind of just ignore that and just slap the eyeshadow wherever I want it. You do you, but that's how I like to do it. Now I'm gonna take my brush again and go back into the Lorac palette, go back into that same unspoken color, and I'm just gonna lightly take that and just work that kind of into the outer portion of the eye, just to deepen this up a little bit and give it more dimension again. And I will take that a little bit into the crease and work it up. Okay, so as you can see, that tape just gives us a really, really nice crisp line there. If you do need to touch it up, what I suggest doing is taking a little bit of concealer, or you can even take your foundation brush and just kind of wipe along the edge there and just clean it up. Now, the other great part about using tape on your eyes is that it provides, if you're doing a winged eyeliner, it provides an amazing guideline for where your wing should go. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner, I'll be right back. Just so you guys know, I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner, which has become an absolute favorite of mine. So we have our eyeliner done. I am going to go ahead and apply some mascara and false eyelashes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have our eyeliner and our lashes on. Just to deepen this up a little bit as I'm looking at it with my eyeliner and eyelashes on, I'm going to take the Uncensored color from the Lorac Pro palette. It's just a bronzy, a little bit deeper brown than the Unspoken color that we were working with before. And I'm just gonna work this right into the outer portion of my eye, just to kind of deepen up the look, just a tad. Nothing major. Now, on a pencil brush, I'm going to take the Uncensored color again, and just gonna apply that to my lower lash line. Then I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that L'Oreal Infallible Amber Rush color, apply that to my inner, not inner corner, but that inner like first third of my lower lash line. just so that all the colors kind of tie in together. I'm just gonna apply some mascara to the bottom lashes. Okay guys, so now the eyes are done and we can move on to the face. To contour today, I'm gonna be taking my Maybelline Fit Me stick foundation, and this is in the color Toffee Caramel. It's obviously a lot darker than my skin tone. And I'm just gonna be applying this to the places that I normally contour. Actually, it really isn't much darker than my skin tone right now. That's scary. But that's okay because we're not doing like a super crazy contour today. And then I'm just gonna blend this out with my Real Techniques contour brush. What I will do too, just to further blend that out, is just take that foundation brush that we used a little bit earlier, just go over that slightly. I'm gonna set this cream concealer with my contour kit from e.l.f. I'm gonna go into the deepest shade right here, and I'm gonna take that same contour brush and just kind of go over that slightly. Kind of going for just a bronzy, both bronzy eye and bronzy skin look today. And then instead of blush today, I'm just gonna add more bronzer. So I'm just gonna take my Milani Baked Bronzer in Solei and apply that to my face, just for added bronze. Never too much bronzer. Oh gosh, every time I use this bronzer, I'm just like so in love with it. It's just so pretty. Okay. Now on to highlight, one of the best parts of doing this look. I'm going to be using the Becca with Jaclyn Hill collaboration, the Champagne Pop color. I just got this in the mail and I love it already. This is like stunning beyond stunning. It is so gorgeous, especially for summer. I'm going to take this on my highlighting brush from Sigma, the F35. And I'm not going to be shy with this today. Oh my gosh, do you see that? How stunning that is? I mean, she could not have done a more perfect job. It is just such a beautiful highlight. I mean, Becca's highlights in general are gorgeous, but this is like on another level. So yeah, I'm not being shy with this at all. I'm just applying it kind of everywhere. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna add a little bit of this to my brow bone and my inner corners of my eyes as well. And just gonna use a shadow brush for that. Just a tiny bit goes a long way, so. But again, that just kind of ties in the whole look together. All right guys, we are almost done. The last thing to do today is our lips. I'm gonna take an old product. I have not used this in a long time. This is the Buxom Big and Healthy Lipstick in Amsterdam. Just a nice neutral brownish nude, I guess. I have not used this in a long time. Actually a really pretty color. I'm surprised I don't use this more. I'm just gonna top a little bit of the Jordana matte lipstick in 04 Matte Tease, just to kind of deepen up the lips a little bit. That's not what I wanted to do at all. It's nearly the same color. This Jordana color is just a tad darker. Okay, I really like that lip combo. Okay, and just to top off just a little bit of gloss, I'm gonna go to my just like new obsession, this LA Girl Glazed Lip Paint in Elude. Got a tiny bit of that. Okay guys, so that is it for today's tutorial. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this and you found it easy enough to follow along with. You really only need like 3 eyeshadows. If you don't have all these colors, that's totally fine. You really just need a brown, a rose gold, and that's about it.